anything. It's shorter than you think. No think.
Tashana, and today, and we are going to be talking about Liv's life and the Miz. Okay, so let's get right into it. So she comes forward and she does a video about colorism and how we say she's a colorist and things like that. Now, ma'am, let's be very clear why we call you a colorist. You're quick to call somebody black, and you're quick to call someone, why? Because y'all black? Why? Because y'all dark? Why? Because you do that shit all the time. So we're not going to sit up here and act as if you don't, okay? Yes, you may be mixed. I'm mixed. But you don't see me up here constantly telling girls they're ugly because they're dark skinned. You're a mess, a hot-heated ass mess. Okay, so let's be very clear here. I am Native American, Italian, Jamaican, and I'm black, okay? My Native American side is very much a part of me. My Italian side is very much a part of me. My Jamaican side is very much a part of me. So every bit of me, I've immersed myself into those cultures to learn them, to understand my thought process, why I do certain things or whatever the case may be. Let's not do that, okay? You being white does not make you better than anyone. You being black does not make you better than anyone, okay? First and foremost, no one's jealous of you. That's number one. You need to get that through your head. And even if it is someone's jealous of you, none of us, the reactors that speak on you, I believe, are jealous, honey. First and foremost, you have a marriage that didn't work. You have a whole divorce happening, going through court proceedings with your children, moving from pillow to post, cannot take care of your responsibilities without your mother. So no one by any means is in a rush to take your place. No one by any means is in a rush to want to be in your shoes. You need to get that through your head, because for some reason you think that everyone's jealous of me and I'm the best and I'm this and I'm that. And you're not. You're not. You mess up. You get kicked out. You go through things. You lose men. You lose respect from people like everybody else. You are not without fault, ma'am. You cannot tell somebody how to feel about you. Who raised you? Because Stella, you have to teach this girl about where she truly comes from. You have to teach her about all parts of herself. I'm sure Mariah Carey goes through it. I don't never remember Mariah Carey saying any colorist statements because she's mixed. Because majority of her audience is black women. Girls. Majority of your audience is black women who support your malarkey. Black women. The same women you disrespect every chance you get. Must have respect. Everybody else must come to you with respect. Come on now. Make it make sense. That's not how the way That's not how life truly goes. That's not how real women conduct themselves. You sit around with your ass on your shoulders as if someone owes you something, and we don't. Okay? Whatever we watch, when we watch it, whatever we're feeling when we watch it, we have all rights to then come forward and say how we feel. You are not the end all be all. You can't tell people how to feel about you, about your mama, about your situation. None of it. People are going to have their own feelings. And until y'all get that through y'all thick ass skulls, y'all going to remain wondering why. Why do people come at me? And why do people always have something to say? Why? Well, that's why. Because you're a high-heated ass mess. And you think somebody's supposed to do and say and come how you want them to. And that's not realistic. People going to do what they want to do. People going to say how they feel. People going to react how they react. And there's nothing you can do about that, man. Sorry. So, baby, Keesha Kaylee thing and her having another book and her coming out and talking about her and Jeremy once again and wondering why people always have something to say. Wow. When you constantly come out and telling people your business, when you constantly coming out and telling people what's going on next with you in your life, and you constantly, not leaving anything to the imagination, people are going to start to come up with their own conclusion. People are going to start to come up with their own conclusion about what may happen or what could have happened or why you feel the need to come forward now with this video, right? But what I want to say is if you want people to stop talking about a situation, you need to stop talking about it. If you want people to get off of a situation, you get off of it. You cannot feed it, and think that nobody is going to say anything. You cannot, come forward and tell someone else's story and think eventually they're not going to come forward and be like, well, no, that's not what the fuck happened. This is what happened. And that's what happened in this situation with Ashley. So hopefully she learns it from her mistakes. Most likely she didn't. And it's going to be a whole lot of in this next book, okay? Because the mess brings views. And the minute that y'all start to realize that, the better off you'll be. That these women are not stupid. They put their mess out and wait for people to have something to say because they know that it sends them traction. They know that it sends them attention. They know that it's going to stir up some feelings in people, and that's exactly why they do it. This is not without proper research, because let's be clear, Miss Kaylee, honey, don't do nothing that ain't gonna make her no money. So understand, she knew in doing this Keyvember exposed that it was going to make her some coin. So as reactors and commentators, she knew that people were going to jump on and have something to say, which was going to send more people over there to see what the hell she was talking about. So understand that this woman is calculated. Understand that a lot of that do reactions and commentary and things of that nature, this is all the way it goes. It goes round and round. You post something, I react. You react to my reaction, I come back, I comment. You gotta understand that this is the way this YouTube thing works. I send you people, you send me people. If it's a beef, that's what happens. More specifically, if it's a beef. Like, that sends you a lot of traction to your page. The mess. Let's be clear. People like mess. So therefore, when you're in the middle of some mess, it's only right that eventually a commentator, a reactor, someone's going to come and say something. And with them saying something, that's going to send more traction to your page. It's an even swap, no swindle. No one's getting more out of the situation than anyone else making coin off you. Yeah. And you're making coin off exploiting your pain. You're making coin off your children. You're making coin, so why can't nobody else? I'm not upset at you making your coin. So don't be upset at me making mine. So you do some mess, I will be reacting. You release some bullshit, I will be reacting. Just like Jasmine, just like Olivia, just like everybody else that I have a reaction on. If I watch you and you do some fugazi mess, then I have something to say. And there's nothing you can do about that because of this good old thing called freedom of speech. Huh? Oh, okay. Yes, it's a difference between defamation and speaking my mind on something I seen. Honey, I can draw a conclusion. Anyway, I got to go because I got shit to do. Okay, I got some running around to do. I may give you guys a haul because I got to run out and get some things for the house. I'm also thinking about doing a virtual housewarming, because a couple of my subbies have been sending like, girl, send me your P.O. box so I can send you something for the new house. So, yes, I'm going to go do that for you guys. And I'm going to do a flyer for the housewarming, the virtual housewarming. So stay tuned for that, honey. But I shall return. So, later for now. Bye.
You can't get rid of me, bitch. Back and forth with no broke ass bitch. And that song that you like, I probably wrote that shit. Know that's it. More fire, hot like Naya. Whole lot of juice, I'm the plug and the wire.